Hi, and welcome to another episode of Learning with Liebenhaut. I'm Matt Liebenhaut, Social Security attorney, and today I'm going to be talking to you about why it is important for you to attempt to get your doctor's opinion on your ability to work when you are applying for Social Security disability. Okay. At some point in the process, either at the application reconsideration phase or if you're in front of a Social Security judge, they are going to have to come to a conclusion on what your residual functional capacity is. And you'll hear me and other lawyers refer to RFC, that's your residual functional capacity. So whether it's a bureaucrat called an adjudicator at your local or statewide DDS, Department of Health office, whether it's the judge you're in front of, they're going to, as part of their process of determining whether you're able to work or not, they're going to come up with some conclusions about your exertional RFC and your non-exertional RFC. And so what is an exertional RFC? Well, that takes into account how much you can lift, how much you can carry, how long you can walk, how long you can stand, how long you can sit, push, pull. These are exertional activities, and that judge or that adjudicator is going to be coming up with an opinion on, or a conclusion I should say, on what your residual functional capacity is. Well, in doing that, they're going to look at one of two places. Now, the first place they're going to look, that's always there, is the opinion of a consultant that looks at your case and looks at your medical records for Social Security. And so these consultants, if it's a mental health case, they might be psychologists. Otherwise, they're going to be medical doctors for physical cases. In some circumstances, they have what they call single decision makers, who are people who make the decision on everything, that are essentially adjudicators and consultants for the purposes of that opinion. However, if all you have in your file is a consultant's opinion from DDS, in other words, from when you applied to Social Security, of what your residual functional capacity is, well, the judge is going to be looking around in the record to see if there's any other expert, be it a doctor or a psychologist, that can give him or her any guidance on what they should conclude your RFC is. Well, sometimes they'll send you to a consultative exam. We've done a lot of videos and blogs on consultative exams, and that's Social Security hiring a doctor. They'll send you to a doctor, and that doctor will actually examine you and give an opinion. But that's it. And so you've got the judge looking to the consultant who's never met you and has only looked at your medical records. And then you've got the consultative examiner who they've never treated you before, and they're going to be with you for max 30 minutes, and then they're going to give their opinion. On the other hand, you've got your doctor. And your doctor or your psychologist or any treater, maybe a nurse practitioner, who's treated you over time, they've got the history with you as a patient of theirs to better understand what your RFC is. They also, in addition to having that history with you, they can see the changes. They can report on what they've seen differ from you from before you were disabled and afterward, or before this symptom arose and afterward, and give their opinion. And so the judge doesn't have to follow that treater's opinion anymore, but they're going to look at the consistency of that opinion and how the history that expert has with you in giving that opinion on your RFC. And they should be giving it a lot of weight. If you don't have that opinion, all you have is the judge looking at what the consultant said about what your RFC was when you were at the application or reconsideration phase, or maybe a consultative examiner's opinion. But neither of those folks, although they're often very well-meaning and great professionals who do a good job, you don't want to leave your case in their hands. And so if you've got any kind of treater who's familiar with your condition and who's able and willing to give you a written opinion as to what your RFC is, it is very much in your interest to do so. And we do that all the time for our clients, and we'd be happy to answer any questions. If you're interested in getting an attorney's help with your Social Security claim, give us a call. Otherwise, check out the links to the other videos and blogs we have, and you can learn more about consultative examiners, medical consultants, RFC opinions, and what it means for your case. And thank you for visiting us, and as always, when in doubt, call Liebenhaut.